Hello everyone, this is DavidViadel23 and welcome to the Mandragon's Cave. Today we are going to be talking about Kizaru from One Piece. Admiral Kizaru, the translation is Yellow Monkey and the name is Borsalino. So I want to talk about him. I actually wanted to make this video and post this video a couple of days ago when I posted the one about Iceborg and the Water 7 story and everything, but I had a feeling that in the episode this week, because the whole Egghead situation, they may show him. I had this feeling that they may show him and give a little bit of info about him, and I was right. So basically, as you see, I'm doing this time. I think I fancy going for this image of him eating was, I guess it's ramen, or I don't remember exactly. Yeah, I think it's ramen or noodles or something. So this Navy admiral that he decimated on his own the whole Straw Hat group in Chabondi. Now lately with these sagas about science, they are actually showing him a little bit more and more, and it's very interesting for me because we had some information about Aokiji, we had some information about Akainu as well lately and everything, and we are missing him. I think I want to know a little bit more about him. My theory about Kizaru is that he represents light, no? Because he has this fruit and everything, and he will end up helping Luffy and the group to whatever happens at the end of Egghead. I don't want to go much into what's going to happen in Egghead because I have plenty of videos. You can feel free to go and check them out, okay? But what I want to say is Kizaru, we had different moments during this Egghead saga that he's kind of not being sure about what he's doing. Okay, I want to start with talking about the colors. The primary colors in art. You have yellow, like he is yellow. Then you have blue, Aokiji, and red for Akainu. Okay, and what happens with this? What happens with this is that when you mix two of these primary colors, they do a secondary color. And these ones are always representing the admirals. Then we have Fujitora, that is purple, and if you mix the blue and the red, you have purple. Okay, that means, I think, what Oda is trying to do with this is the character and the attitude of this guy with the character and the attitude of this other guy, kind of the middle point, or a little bit of justice, like a strong justice and lazy justice in the middle. You have Fujitora that is more balanced, and he's having things done as we are seeing in his saga, in his story. To be honest, he's actually doing good things for the Marines the whole time. And then what happens when you mix yellow, Kizaru, and then you mix as well blue? Then you have green, and that's Green Bull, representing the green color, the secondary color. And he's more... Green has always been the color of hope and the color of nature and everything, but in this case he's representing a fanboy of Akainu, and so far a bad guy. We don't have much info about him, so we will see what's going to happen with him. And what other secondary color we are missing that you get when you mix yellow and red? That is orange. And as you see, I think many people may think Oda is replacing the old admirals and putting new ones forward. Yes, but I think in the case of Kizaru, I think we may keep Kizaru in a way of he represents yellow color, but he's been shown lately with the suit that is in this posture and everything as well. And whenever we arrive to the anime in this point, we will see. But the suits that he's been wearing lately are orange. Okay, so I think he is not a confused character, but he's trying to find the justice that he delivers. Because now, if you realize, he represents yellow, but specifically his glasses are orange. The glass of the glasses are orange. That means that he, even being a yellow character, a yellow color character, more passive, he may be seeing the world from the inside. This is a little bit of theory, interpretation of color, and hypothesis. Maybe what Oda is telling you is that through his eyes, he's starting to see the world as orange. Okay, this new step, this evolution of the character. And I think it can be really interesting for him, because, as I was saying before, we have this guy, Gorosei, called Saturn, that travels with him from Marijoa. Saturn, we have Kizaru, we have other vice admirals like Doberman there. And these guys are talking, okay, we are arriving to Egghead, we are gonna attack, we need to kill Vegapunk, we need to do this. They are discussing that Sentomaru has turned, and Sentomaru is protecting the Vegapunks and everyone there. And we think, okay, Kizaru is gonna go, he's gonna kill them all, he's gonna attack them, etc, etc. But we see him actually not following the orders as he should. Like, if he would be a dog, like Akainu is represented with a dog, he will do, yes, I will go straight away and this and that. No. He was doing that before. When this whole Wano story happens, he says to Sakazuki, to Akainu, he says, oh, do you want me to go to kill or to fight Big Mom and Kaido? And the boss, Akainu, is like, no, you don't need to do anything at the moment. Let's leave them, kill them in between them. Okay. So he is ready to do things, but for the Gorosei, that the Gorosei is higher than Akainu, he's kind of saying to him, you are asking me to go to kill Vegapunk and to kill Sentomaru. But even if Sentomaru is stopping me of doing my job, just kill them. And at the same time, you are telling here everyone that you don't care about the humans, you don't care about us because we are replaceable, no? I think this is in his mind because he's been there. And you see this because Doberman, the Vice Admiral, is behind him. And Doberman's face in the drawing is like, what is going on here? So is this guy the boss? Is the boss telling us that we are not important and he can kill us anytime and replace us anytime? Doberman realizes, and if you check my video about Smoker, I think Smoker is gonna have to end up arriving here very soon when we are closing this whole theory of this whole saga of Egghead, and he needs to put order and he needs to stand the ground. Okay, I think that's the step for Smoker, and I think some other Marines, even high rank Marines like Kizaru, can see this as a challenge and join, or if they are so bad like Kizaru, maybe join in the sense of helping in a minimal aspect. Okay, maybe if it is a small thing, but they They are helping the situation. So I talked a little bit about the colors, the references, why do I think this, and now what I want to talk about is how he's acting lately. In this whole flashback about Kuma and about God Valley, we have seen Kizaru being, how I would say, being a family person, let's say, okay? So we see these guys, Vegapunk in Egghead, Kuma with the dealings with Bonnie in Egghead, Sentomaru as a kid, very young Kizaru as well. They are dancing in this last episode, they are dancing like Nika. That means Kuma is telling them the stories, they are believing in this, they are kind of checking what is true, what is not true. So they are actually having this found family that I always talk in my videos, that One Piece most of the time it's about this found family, okay? So the thing is, when Kizaru is talking to Saturn in this moment, he says, okay, I respect a man who fights for what he believes. He's talking about Sentomaru here, okay? And he says, I will go and I will talk to him and personally, and I don't want to actually kill him like that. I want to do it my way, okay? So he's standing his ground in front of a Gorosei. No one challenges a Gorosei. You know, what is happening here for him, that it's his justice is unclear justice. He's trying to figure out what he's gonna do. He's saying, oh no, hold a minute, I'm gonna do this my way, okay? And Saturn, whatever he says, is like, okay, yeah, whatever, but have it done. So he leaves. Okay, he leaves, and then we see him arriving. This is a challenge. This is a challenge of a Gorosei moment, to be honest. So he arrives there and encounters Sentomaru, fights Sentomaru, is talking with him, he's kind of trying to avoid the problem. But Sentomaru is loyal to Vegapunk, and it's gonna protect him, yes or yes. Okay, we see this in the episodes. The problem is, we discover there that Sentomaru is really cocky, is really saying, oh, I have the strongest defense in the world, blah blah blah. But then we discover that actually he trained him as a kid, and he's kind of, not mocking him, he's respecting him, but he's saying, okay, if you have the strongest one, what do I have? Because I taught you this. So we actually see this attitude of master. So he trained Sentomaru. We see this as being as a kid. He's training Sentomaru, and he defeats him here in Egghead. Completely defeats him. He's like roasted black, all burned in black color in the manga and everything. And he falls, and we think, okay, so he's done. Usopp is looking at this from the distance, and he's like, okay, so this guy is done. We are in trouble now. So, and then on that way, going to the lab to meet with, Usopp and Vegapunk and the rest. Then we see him encountering. Bonnie. Bonnie at the same time. It's falling there. It's gonna attack Kizaru, and this guy, it's a bad guy. What does he do? He says, "Oh, Bonnie, don't fight me. Don't make me hurt more people that I care about. So I don't want to hurt you. Please, get out of the way. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to kill you either." He doesn't want to kill Sentomaru. This is orders from government, from Saturn. He is not killing Sentomaru. He kicks Bonnie to the ground, barely, with a very, very, very soft kick. And then Sentomaru manages to get hold of her, and she's not kind of dying on the ground or whatever, you know, smashed on the ground or anything. So, and then he continues flying really fast straight away, and we have him arriving to he's next to Sop, next to Nami, next to Vegapunk, and he's talking. He's like, oi, oi, Vegapunk, this is quite a problem, this is quite a thing. If you have orders and you are such a radical, like let's say like Akainu, why are you stopping, why you are not killing Vegapunk straight away? Because you can't, because you're not gonna do it. This is the same problem that he had in Marineford. Why instead of when you are in Marineford shooting your power to, when you're shooting your power to Ace, and you cut in half the key for the shackles, so they can't actually release him, why are you pointing at that and you are not pointing at Ace and killing Ace at the moment? Because his justice is unclear. He is working like the person who is working in a job, and he doesn't care basically. He's like, okay, they are paying me, I'm doing this, and I'm okay, I don't want any other problems, I'm just gonna, you know, do whatever they need. But he's actually not going much into trouble that he doesn't want to be bothered, okay? Why? Because he doesn't care. He doesn't care. So what we're gonna see now, I think, is that the power of the found family, is gonna make him change, have a change of heart. I think he has been testing Luffy's group since the very beginning, and since Shabondi. When he encounters them and everything, they are talking there, and then he kicks Luffy, he kicks everyone there, he's fighting a little bit. He doesn't actually need to fight, he's so powerful, he's like NL, similar to NL. He's playing with them, he's testing them, and he knows Kuma there, and he is not killing anyone. Why is he not killing anyone? You know what I mean? So, okay. So why wouldn't he kill anyone there and keep just playing around? Because he's bored, because he doesn't know what to do, because he doesn't believe in what he's doing. It can be, and because he has no intention as well. So let's let me do the next, so I can pass to the clothes a little bit more easy. And it has a lot of shade here because it is eating. And then we do one line. This is the tie in blue. I want to say something quick about the color as well. Now that I remember. So with the color, with the theory of color and everything, you have as well the gray color. He's portrayed a couple of times as a younger Marine when he already was high rank, like Vice Admiral or almost Admiral already. His uniform and his look in general was done in gray, all in gray tones. What it is a person that is in a gray area, a person who is not deciding, a person who is not taking part or not taking sides, you know what I mean? So you are telling me that this person that first was gray, not deciding what he's gonna do, in what side he is, he changed, he decides to go for yellow, okay, that's taking sides with the primary colors, okay, that example of primary colors. And then we have this yellow main for him, but the glasses are orange, kind of, a secondary color, kind of, I'm doing this job as a yellow, but I have these other views as a orange, and before I was gray I didn't know. So he's kind of trying to find himself, and as I said before, what is gonna decide this is this saga. This saga is gonna make him side with Vegapunk and help Vegapunk completely, and he needs to test Luffy now as a Nika form. That's why he is been fighting he's been fighting with Luffy a little bit. They punch together, and now I know Luffy is the strongest so far that we've seen, and this is the strongest form that we have seen, but I'm not sure just with one punch both of them are out of commission. So what I say with this is, I don't think Kizaru is out. I think Kizaru is thinking. I think he's on the floor, he's laying there, he's thinking, he's saying, okay, all the stories that Kuma has told me, all the dances I've been doing with Vegapunk, with Bonnie, with my found family, with Sentomaru for the time I've been here and after and everything, all the things are true. I'm seeing this guy, I'm fighting this guy with my own power called Luffy, that it has the Nika fruit representation, or whenever they give more info about Nika, we will know what's going on with this. But I'm fighting Nika here. Kuma was right. This is the warrior of salvation and everything. This is the one who is gonna, you know, the chosen one, basically. And yeah, basically, I think he's laying there, he's thinking about all of these things before he does the move. So I don't expect Kizaru to wake up from this situation that he's now kind of, oh, Saturn, sorry for the inconvenience, I can't carry on, you take over a little bit. I don't think he's gonna come back as a Marine. I think his views are gonna be complementary, secondary color, in this case orange completely, and he will, because of his friendship with Vegapunk and Kuma and Bonnie, and he's like uncle. Sentomaru calls him uncle, that it's referring the kanjis and everything in the manga, when the drawings are done, are referring to like in a mafia situation, no, with that intention. But it is actually, Sentomaru is a kid who has been raised in Egghead, trained by Kizaru. So it's actually calling uncle like it's actually a proper uncle, like a family member. So I don't think Kizaru is gonna go for the wrong side and keep, because he's out of place, to be honest. He now, with all these changes in the Marines and everything, now he's old school, he's old era, and yeah, I don't think he can't continue playing this role anymore there. So feel free to tell me your opinion about this, about what you think, because I think it's gonna be controversial, having some of the bad guys turning, and some of these super bad guys, actually, like this guy, Akainu. I have a video about Akainu as well, about no redemption, but a little bit of change of heart as well. I think these guys, that they are top levels, being manipulated and unaware of Imu, in this case, I think they need to have some sort of, no redemption, but awakening, in the sense, not the fruits, in the sense of okay, now I realize that I've been used and I've been manipulated, and I was doing wrong and this wasn't correct. So it can be really interesting if this is gonna happen already with Kizaru. So I think the drawing is looking really nice. I like it, and it's been really nice conversation, and at the same time talking about this. I think, let me double check. When he's sitting here, we need to make a support. The support is gonna be a barrel here, pirate barrel, and yeah, this is the line is coming to this way as well. Circles. Yeah. So let me know what you think, yeah, and because it's really complicated, I think, as well. Kizaru, we see him that he has the power of light, No, his speed is like light. He fights with light and everything. And the contrary of light is darkness. And mysteriously we have Blackbeard ship that is arriving here. We don't know what's gonna do. I have some theories. Please check my channel and see my Blackbeard and my Vista Zorro Last Challenge theory as well, and you will have a lot of nice and funny info there. And let's see if we can find the solution of all of these things. So the contrary of light is darkness, and vice versa. So what if this is the guy who, because of Sentomaru, because of the connection with Bonnie, Kuma, Vegapunk, he's kind of at the very end hold Blackbeard somehow. In my theory about Blackbeard, I think these two guys, because of Sanji, this one and Saturn, they are gonna end up in bubbles, and then by chance and good fortune of Blackbeard, he will kidnap them, and that will be the ransom to do whatever he wants to do with world government connections. But thinking about it clear, having Saturn, you don't need Kizaru. So it will make more sense for me that Kizaru is completely destroyed and swallowed by Blackbeard, and fruit stolen and everything. And but on top of that, he don't side with Saturn in this case to protect Saturn. He sides to protect Bonnie and Luffy and the team, so they can actually escape or leave the premises, basically. That can be very interesting. And this is basically because the concept of color and the concept of light and darkness. Let's start to add some colors, and you will see now with this color, for example, that I'm seeing what I'm trying to explain. So I'm not gonna erase anything, so you actually can see the difference. It's full of yellow here, and I am painting now with blue a little bit here because I don't have much. But if you see in this corner, it's getting green already. Here is getting green. When I paint on top of these complementary colors, two primary colors make the complementary secondary color. Okay. So here as well, you see how I do blue, and some sides that I'm touching with the yellow from my sketch, they go green. So this is plain color theory, and what I think I'm gonna do it is a little bit darker. Let's try to do this one. Doesn't matter if you use darker color or clear color, it will do the same effect, okay? Just so you know. So we're gonna do orange base, because the suits, as I said before, now lately are being orange. And yeah, as I'm saying here, Kizaru, we have Aokiji, that his justice is lazy justice. He was tired all the time, he didn't want to do anything, he was sleeping everywhere. And then we have this, I don't remember exactly, like extreme justice or something like this, is Akainu. And then you have this guy Kizaru, that he is yeah, the middle point. He can't decide for one or for the other. And as I always say, there is nothing left to chance in the One Piece world, and if this is happening like that, is because the colors and the objects and the things that they have represents the way of the character. Oda is not gonna make, when you do a very good design, like Luffy has the X on the chest, not random because it's cool. It is cool, actually, yes, the scars and the characters are cool. But when you create a character, you don't do it in that way. Only you make it important, like Zoro, the three swords, as well the scar in the eye of sorrow and everything. Whenever Oda wants to reveal that, he will reveal it, because that's important for the character, okay? It is not random. It's like Sanji's eyebrow is not random. We, at the beginning, we thought, oh, such a random thing, so funny thing to do for a character. But it is actually not random. Usopp's nose, long like Pinocchio, it is not random. It is a reference from Pinocchio. Frankie, it's a reference from Popeye. It's a reference from Frankenstein. It's a reference from Robocop. Things from science fiction that Oda loves as well. So we see many things everywhere, okay? We're gonna do, I think, we're gonna go for a even more yellow tone here. So we see this with Kizaru as well. The glasses with orange are for something specific. The use of the colors for something specific. What is he doing here? He's eating his favorite food. This is confirmed that this kind of ramen or noodles, I don't remember exactly what was the food, but this specifically is his favorite food. And if you check the same episode, this is before fighting Sentomaru, when he's still on the ship. You see Sentomaru is actually eating as well onigiri. That onigiri is his favorite dish as well. So as I'm telling you, you see, nothing is left to chance in One Piece. This is for a reason. He's doing something important, so he's in his comfort zone, eating his favorite food, not worried about anything. The other guy, how he's been trained by him, is doing the same, and that's what makes One Piece so interesting, because there's always a little bit more of depth in the character, and I love that about One Piece. So you don't see anything yet, because I'm focusing in this color that is very, very thin at the moment, but as soon as I put the orange next to it, it will pop a little bit. And then we will add some details, and we do the cape as well. The shoes are white and have this little bit of gold here as well, so we can do it like that. So orange, okay, and then we will add as well, like I did in Iceberg design, maybe some lines to kind of define the edges of this. Okay, looking good. Okay. So yeah, tell me in the comments what you think. Tell me. Let's open a debate there. Let's open some discussion here to see. I know many people is gonna be like, no, Kizaru is bad guy. He's gonna be bad all the time, or he can't turn good. We don't want everyone to be good. We need enemies, this and that. Yes, I understand. I want enemies in One Piece as well. We need bad guys, but Oda, don't show us this guy who is singing with Kuma, dancing, drinking with Kuma as a friend, as a brother, taking care of Bonnie for so many months, protecting Vegapunk all the time, and now, as well, being Sentomaru's master. Don't tell me that you are actually gonna make him kill them all without caring. We have seen him doubting already. We have seen him saying to Saturn, hey, hold on a minute. I do what you need to have done. I will do. But I will do it my way. And that is very interesting, because this is not a random character. This is a Navy Admiral. So that's why I think that as soon as Smoker comes in, that I think he will come in soon, and rebels, and he says, no, we are doing wrong, you are bad Marines, we need to rebel. So kind of Smoker is gonna be, let's say, a public version of Sword. I don't think he will join Sword. Check my video about him, but he will say this is not correct, and he's gonna reveal himself against against them in Egghead. I think in Egghead. So a combination of things. Kizaru maybe is trying to stop Blackbeard, Smoker trying to stop the fleet, and then Blackbeard kidnapping at the end Saturn, Smoker awakening his fruit to protect Luffy while they can escape. All of these very interesting concepts, but yeah, everything is on the air. I enjoy a lot these videos because I can go wild and kind of my mind can think about 1,000 options that can happen here, and it is it is a very nice thing to do for me. I love One Piece theory, so yeah. I hope you like this one as well, and if not, let's open debate, let's talk, and let's try to figure out things out here. And yeah, so I kind of have the colors laid around. I'm gonna try to carefully define what do we have in the clothing, okay? Because it's gonna be easier for us to read. So the yellow lines are the ones I want to make a little bit pop like this. Okay, so we have this, and later we will do a redraw on top quick and in a moment. So these are some creases from the clothes that we need to do all the time. Okay, so we want to do this one and this one as well. You see, and already this part already changes. So if you actually do this and then paint a little bit more like this, you see, you got it sorted like this, kind of something like this. Okay, we go by parts. I want to do one here in the middle with the creases as well, and now a thinner line here, and this. Okay, yeah, and we do the same. So I always seen Kizaru very dual character. Like, why are you not in Marineford? Why would you shoot to the key? Okay, why would you shoot to the key instead of shooting to Ace's head and kill it? Because it's a shonen, yes, no, but the character itself, you are really good at shooting. Why wouldn't you actually kill it? And you what are you waiting for? Are you playing? You don't take this seriously, you don't care about this, it doesn't actually matter for you if they rescue Ace. That's what he's telling you. That's what he's telling me as well. So let's do this bit here too. Okay. And now I want to do 2 here. It happens again in Shabondi. He's separating everyone. Well, Kuma is separating everyone. He's fighting Rayleigh, he's fighting Luffy, he's fighting everyone there, okay? He's gonna kill Zoro there. And Usopp is attacking him, and Usopp is attacking him, Brook is attacking him to protect him. But how he represents slow as well, at the same time he has a slow mind. Why would you not attack quicker with your fruit and kill Zoro and kill everyone really fast? Because you are light. Actually, you are light. So I always had this kind of confusion there, like my concern, like what is going on? What are you doing? Okay, so let's do now this side here. Okay, so far I'm really happy with this design. It's looking really nice. Okay, we're almost there as well. So, and there's some creases here as well. Okay, and then here. Okay. If we pay attention to the theory of color, for me it makes sense that obviously you can always change a character for later to do this or to do that, as you need it for the story, to see how it's more convenient for the story and everything. But with this extreme definition of colors that Oda does with the admirals, and at the same time with this kind of radical attitudes in them, that they would kill, or they would leave, or they would stay, they would do these things to the extreme. I think it's very nice that he's applying this color theory, because it kind of gives you a clue of what some of the characters may do. This is looking nice. Let's add a little bit of yellow here. It's a darker yellow. Okay. Let's make it pop a little bit with some green here at the bottom. I know he's sitting on the ship and he's not on the ground, but I don't want to paint it brown to get more thingy. I want to have a little bit of difference. So let's see that this is his second launch, and he's having it in a head. But he's not. This actually is from the design. I think it's one of my favorite drawings of or representations of him, because when he's sitting on when people is eating, we are shown more relaxed. So what a better attitude or better moment to show a character while than eating. So let's do the chopsticks as well. I forgot the chopsticks, but now we got them there. Okay, and I want to add a little bit of shade in here, because this is the inside of this cape. Well, it's not a cape, it's like this is a coat. This is a marine coat. Like these, some lines too. This is just basically to give a little bit of volume inside and a little bit of shading. As you see, just doing some lines, everything pops. So that's really nice. I think this may be one of my favorite steps when doing the drawings, and some of the ones that I consider that it could be nice, or they have whites. When they have whites, it's really nice to use this. So you can use a little bit of kind of fake volume. We will say fake volume, like this. Okay, the neck as well here. Yeah, looking quite nice like this. Just paint a little bit here, the face, to make a little bit of tones, the neck. We forgot to add some skin color here. I think we're good like this. I really like this character since the very beginning, so I hope we have some good development for him. And I don't see him as a bad guy, because all the actions that he's taking since the very beginning and you know, always, he's not trying to kill. He could have killed so many people in Marineford, and we actually don't see him. We see him playing around, flying around, fighting a little bit with Markov, fighting a little bit with this other one, but actually I see him kind of lost the whole time. Like, he doesn't care about, or he's trying to find, okay, why I'm fighting here, what is my reason to fight for these guys. I think he's missing that. And having showed him, because why why would Oda show him with Vegapunk and with Kuma and with everyone there? Why is he doing this? You could actually say like a random character. Okay, this is a random character that is protecting Vegapunk, and Kizaru actually has no much connection with him, and it will work. It will work. So if Oda is telling you, that we have this guy here, super powerful, and he's in the other side of his found family, I think it has plenty of tickets for him to help everyone. Oda is always about the surprise, so maybe it doesn't happen any of these things that I'm talking about today, but it's about the surprise. So just to do a quick recap of what I've been talking, is basically Kizaru is gonna end up helping Vegapunk and his found family, this Kuma, Bonnie, Sentomaru, is gonna help them instead of killing them as Saturn wants. I think he is the light, he represents the light fruit in One Piece, and the light is the contrapart of the darkness, and in this case we are gonna see maybe Kizaru versus Blackbeard when Blackbeard arrives. And for this, I think 100% Kizaru needs to be obliterated and destroyed, but protecting his family. Protecting Vegapunk, protecting Luffy that is able to escape with Bonnie. And like have like a moment of thought there, like, oh, Son of Dragon or Sun God Nika, Kuma was right, kind of. He needs to say something like thank you for giving me a purpose, or I've been waiting for you, things like this, no? To see that there is actually hope in this character, hope to be in this character. And yeah, I don't think he is defeated now. I think he is only laying there thinking about what's his next step. He's thinking, what am I gonna do now? He's deciding. So his whole storyline from now, it's about that. It's about, am I gonna help my guys? I'm gonna help Saturn, etc. Or I'm gonna help Luffy and Vegapunk and Bonnie. I think he's thinking about this. He's realizing that the stories told by Kuma are true. He has tested Luffy now in a fight, because that's the best way. There's many mangas, many stories in One Piece as well, in Naruto as well, that they say the best way to know someone is fighting with them. So I think that's what this guy is doing. He's fighting with Luffy to see, okay, he's right. So yeah. So basically, I expect this kind of steps, this kind of couple of steps from Kizaru to be done now, and with that you can kind of finish his saga, or go into, if they don't kill it, if Blackbeard is not gonna kill it, he can go into exile, like we have a little bit Aokiji doing this, etc. So I would say this is done for today. I'm very happy with the result. Let's just add a little bit of tone here. I'm very happy with the result. I'm really happy with the theory. It's a theory, it's a comment. Today we'll talk about a little bit about color theory, about characters, about attitude, about found family, and I think it's something that Oda is touching the whole time, and we may see a little bit of that with Borsalino, Admiral Kizaru. So let's see what's gonna be. This is DavidViadel23, DavidViadel23, you can say it as you want, and this is the Mandragon's Cave. I hope you like the video, okay? And like and subscribe if you like it, and I will be posting more things soon. Thank you very much, and share it with your friends if you like it. and let's make some theories and some nice comments about this. Thank you. Bye everyone.